Hi guys, welcome back. All right, so this is going to be today's topic video. It is going to be for the 10th of September. And as always, you guys can enter to win a free read with me just by writing the word compassion in the comment section, being a subscriber to the channel, and giving this video a thumbs up. Those three things get you entered to win, okay? So let's just see. I feel like let's jump into a storyline here where we're just going to see how abstract we want it to be, or how much symbolism we want to bring in. Oh my. Okay, so first off, somebody's going somewhere. We've got this sailing ship. This can talk about the direction that we're headed. We see these birds with this dried up tree as well. Something, we know that in order to make dreams come true, we have got to move forward. Whomever our lead character is right now, they are aware that maybe somebody is having dreams that are, compelling them, saying, it's time to go. It's time to go. This is almost like when resources dry up, say the birds are migratory, right? They move according to where the food is. So we have a change of the season and it's time that we move on. I feel like this is a phase of our life, though, that it's time that we move on from. It doesn't mean that we couldn't return later, but it might be time to follow our dreams and to physically travel. This could be somebody who is going somewhere. They could be going back to a place that they are now looking for a better life. This could be going home. This could be going back to someone, something. And here's the thing. We had a story not too dissimilar to this recently. We've got someone who they know that this person is headed their way. They know that whoever this, I'll say a psychic is, because she's got a crystal ball. Hi, sweetie pie. My doggy's here. Oh, sweetheart. He has been just photobombing the videos today. You want to come up and say hi? You just want to hug. Okay. I'm going to call her the psychic. She is able to see and sense that someone is headed her way. The key is here. She knows something about there is the key that unlocks something. And maybe she's aware that someone's life has changed enough for them to be headed back her direction. This key also unlocks someone's heart. It could unlock somebody's door to their next phase of their life. This could represent someone has the key to set themselves free, and maybe that's why she's aware with that crystal ball. She's seeing into the future. She's seeing what's coming her way. Card 5 and card number 31. Interesting way to begin. There's been, I think it was just yesterday that I had a storyline where it was like somebody knows that a situation is coming their way. Let's take a look at each one of these cards separately. All right, so we're going to go 3 for each. Ooh, I hope I didn't just bump my mic. Got 2 for her. Let me get 1 more. Now, I only read this deck in the upright. Oh, she's got 4. Okay. So first off, for the person who is changing something, migrating, doing something different, this could be, let's not go down the road of it being romance yet. Let's say this could be an individual who is like our kid, our friend, our sister, our brother, our, anyone that we know who we just sense is headed into our lives right now. It could also be someone we've never met, but we just sense something is coming our way. We have the Tower that goes to the Star. We have the Justice that goes to the Hanged Man. And we have the 3 of Coins that goes to the 4 of Coins. Wow. So this person who is on their way, I'm going to say back to something, back to a true wish, back to, they're sailing back into somebody's life because they really want this. I got to say, though, where they've been has not been successful at all. But this is a dream that they've maybe held on to. There was an absolute collapse of this that they would like to heal. This is somebody who they know that everything was unfair. They know that how they handled things was wrong, or maybe what they went through was devastating for them. And although they don't really know how they're going to be received, they can't help but follow. It's like this person is arriving no matter what, with the sincerest hopes that they will be able to heal this. We have Aries and Aquarius on this card. We've got Libra and Pisces here. And then we've got Earth energy here. Whomever this character is, They are aware that the person they're going to has every right to hold back from them. And they might also feel pretty darn small. They might feel like, I'm coming in to ask for something that I don't know if I'm going to be granted. I wouldn't be surprised at all if I'm not going to be granted this. Okay, let's take a look at our psychic who knows that this person is headed their way. I don't know how they know this, but we've got the Four of Wands going to the Five of Wands. So in their mind, once upon a time, this was everything. This relationship was everything. Then it became a freaking circus, right? Five of Wands, it was tons of different people pulling these two apart. This situation wound up not being a union between two people, but a disaster with all these other, a circus is great unless it's pandemonium and it was a relationship that should have been between two people. We don't want a whole circus of people involved in a relationship that should be a strong relationship between two. We have a 10 of coins to the Ace of coins. Equality now. I gotta say, this individual is aware that the thing that pulled this relationship apart, there was always a chance for these two to be together, but things really had to be made right first. The bond was there. That is irrefutable. But it's like this person knew, I'll say our psychic knew that I can already see into the future, and I know that we have something special, but I also know it's not going to happen right now. The only thing that can happen right now is the 5D, and then when things can be balanced, that's when we can have the new beginning. We've got a Queen of Pentacles going to a King of Pentacles. Yeah. And here we are on this assembly line. A bunch of things had to be handled first on this assembly line before this king and queen would be able to come together and make that little baby. That baby represents the new beginning for these two. She's been maybe, I'm going to say, holding on to the idea that this was coming at some point. We've got the 9 of Swords going to the 10 of Swords. There was a lot of anxiety, and that anxiety is going to come to a close the day that this person comes back in. Interesting. So we have one person that kind of basically knew all along this thing is a train wreck. And yet there's something sacred here. And I know that at some point this is going to come back around. Interesting dynamics here. What's the big message for this? What's the big message between these two? 3 of Swords to the 4 of Swords, healing the heartbreak. This is somebody who wants to speak everything that was on their heart. This person's been out at the battlefield. Do you notice that this is a soldier who's maybe written a million letters that they did or didn't send, maybe each time thinking, quietly when the battle stops, where do their minds go? They go to that individual that they love. So this person was for some reason in a huge state of, dealing with a battle every day. The full moon is behind them, so it represents tons of things that they didn't even know how to begin to explain what they were up against. How do you explain the battlefield to someone who's never seen battle? And it's also like, I don't even want to tell you the things that I've seen. I don't want to tell you the things I've had to deal with, because I on one hand, I'd like you to understand. On the other hand, I don't know how I could possibly begin to tell you this. And this is about heartbreak, and this is about the betrayals and the terrible things that they've gone through, but they didn't know how to even convey that. They thought about it a lot. At this point, that the message is there is a desire for this person who's been in battle to heal. There's also a desire for this person to really make things work at this point. This is the energy between them. So basically, she kind of already knows all this, whoever our psychic is. We have the 4 of coins going to the 5 of coins. There's been so much held back, and that has created this tremendous breadcrumbing thing, along with this sense of being left out in the cold because somebody couldn't convey. They just couldn't ever find the words to explain what they were going through. So there was instead the relationship between these two was this stark, barren place. 5 of Cups to the 6 of Cups. But here we go, piecing this broken thing back together. This is a whole family coming back together. This could be a relationship that finally is coming back together with the intention of having, a child, having a full-on relationship. It's a beautiful energy flow. I'm being interrupted right now because someone that I love very much is here. So I'm going to stop this here. Um, I have to go, but maybe I will do a part 2 on this one since I am cutting it so incredibly short. Thank you guys for being with me. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing. I'm absolutely honored that you guys are a part of my world, and lots of love. All right, bye for now.